Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Danny with Dude, Where's My Crypto? And I just wanted to take a quick couple seconds here, well, not really seconds, but a couple minutes of your time to talk about a couple topics that have came across my desk today. And it just really brought my attention, it captured my attention. And so the first one we're going to talk about here is this article on Coindesk.com. 22 European nations form new blockchain partnership. This right here is crazy. If you have the EU and all these nations forming a partnership to develop and encourage the growth of blockchain when everybody else is saying that Bitcoin is dying and that blockchain altogether is dying, it's crazy because they're saying something's happening, but they're doing the opposite of that. So if you take a look at this article here, a group of 22 European nations formed a new blockchain partnership aimed to exchange information on the technology. That's crazy. Some of the countries include the UK, France, Germany, Norway, Spain, and the Netherlands. They signed a declaration on Tuesday establishing the new group, dubbed the European Blockchain Partnership, according to a release from the European Commission, which led the effort. Now, the original article that I saw this from, I saw it in my email, and I couldn't remember which website it came from, but I found it here again on Coindesk.com, and I thought that was really awesome, seeing that the EU is actually working together to continue blockchain development. They're actually doing a thing called a blockathon, where they're going to try and have people hack into this blockchain network or whatever, just to make sure everything's secure. I don't remember all the details off the top of my head, but it's also here on Coindesk.com. You can check that out there. The next one here, Bank of America says that Bitcoin bubble is already popping. So, if Bank of America is saying that Bitcoin bubble is already popping, basically insinuating that the price is just worthless and that it's too late and that everything's going to crash and all hell breaks loose, that's crazy. If that were true, if the technology were really dropping and the technology was really becoming less useful, why would 22 European nations form a new blockchain partnership? Questionable, right? So let's go ahead and look at here the Bank of America saying the Bitcoin bubble is already popping. They're trying to compare it to Tulips, Mississippi Company, South Sea Company, gold, and the 1929 crash. The thing about all of this is it blows my mind, because you can't really compare Bitcoin to the gold or to the 1929 crash or the South Sea Company. And why? Why? You want to ask me that? All right. Bitcoin is completely different from these different resources that we're seeing here. I mean, gold would be the closest thing as a store of value, with Bitcoin being a store of value. But let's continue down here and let's see. All right. So if you want to check out the details for that, I'll have the link down in the description for this article, the first article, and then here, the next article. Large retail investors see an opportunity in Bitcoin despite price decline. But why would they see an opportunity to invest in Bitcoin if Bank of America is saying that the bubble is already popping? So there's institutional demand, as you can see here in the article. Throughout its 10-year history, Bitcoin has had many major corrections. The recent decline from 19,000 to 6,000 was a third worst correction to date, recording a 72% drop in value. What we have here is Joe Matonis, a cryptocurrency expert, Visa executive, and co-founder of Bitcoin Foundation, stated that if major financial institutions like Goldman Sachs enters in the near future, it could trigger more institutional investors in the West to enter the cryptocurrency market. He says, quote, "I think it's fabulous that they're getting into it because it brings in new liquidity. They're going to develop futures markets, options markets. I even think you're going to start seeing interest rate markets around Bitcoin," which is crazy. Already in Japan and South Korea, retail investors that place large bids on Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies. There's another article about that. I wish I remembered where I saw that at, but I think it was China has already dropped 30 million on the development of crap. I forgot what it was. I'll have to find the article and post it down in the description. So just check it out. It'll be down in the description. It'll say something about China government investing Bitcoin or something like that. I'll find that for you guys. Sorry, I don't remember it off the top of my head. It just came to me while I'm thinking about this. But yeah, this link will be down in the description as well. Now, lastly, I want to go over my ICO research report. That way I can give you guys an update on where we're at and where we're standing on some of these ICOs. The one that I want to talk about right now is Nuggets. Nuggets ICO. As you can see, this one scored an 82.5%, and I'm going to continually reevaluate all of these ICOs as we get closer and closer to its deadline, just to make sure that the scores are up to date. I use a variety of different metrics to grade these ICOs. See, we got smart contract. I look for smart contracts, and just to make sure that it's forgery proof, that you can't really forge a transaction. I look for limited supply, make sure that it's secured, decentralized, anonymous, solve the problem that's not already being solved. Bonus if there's a demo available, and then the social media following is super huge to me. Besides the social media following, the team averaging. These are probably my two most important grading factors here, because if they don't have a strong social media following, they're not going to get traction, and if the team is poor, they're not going to develop jack. So I really keep an eye out to make sure that the social media following is saying, hey, we as a people want this, we want this to happen, we want this to develop. And then for the team averaging, I want to make sure that this team has at least a minimum 5 years experience in whatever field that they're in. Once I get all of these teammates graded, I average them up, and it comes up with their average score. So on this ICO, their team scored an average of 4.45 points. The maximum you can get on that is 5, so that is really high. I really like that. Their ICO pricing is at here. Their private sale just ended, and their public sale is going live on May 1st. So we still have some time. It's April 11th. I will be keeping up with them. I'm actually in contact with one of their marketing advisors, so that's going to be really cool. And then the overall rating is 82.5. So yeah, I got some notes on here if you want to check it out. There'll be a link in the description down below if you want to check out all of the ICOs that I've rated here. Some of them have already ended. Some of them I have it broken down here on the highest ones that have been scored, the ones that score under 75%. And then I'm going to be updating these on the ICOs that close and end early. Any changes that I make to the spreadsheet, you can see down in the change log down there. And yeah, that is it. So I'm Danny with Dude, Where's My Crypto? My focus is heavily on ICOs, but every now and then I do want to talk about some subjects that interest me, as far as the 22 European nations, how they form a new blockchain partnership, Bank of America saying the Bitcoin bubbles are already popping, and then institutional money coming into the whole space, which is just going to be awesome in the long run. So if you guys are worrying and panicking as it is, calm down, read up, research. Don't follow all the hype. Watch where the money is going, and you'll be ahead of the game. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Dude, Where's My Crypto? And we'll catch you later.